Long ago, near the waters of Lake Victoria, a beautiful gourd rose from the lake and chose only one girl.
This God is mine
But
by
what
right.
happened
No,
next
it was promised to
almost
me.
destroyed
You have
their
no
friendship.
claim. It stays with me. This isn't over. This is mine. You can't have it. Yours. You took it from me. I found it fair and square. Give it back.
When the Buganda Kingdom was young and the drumbeats of the kabaka echoed across the hills, there lived two beautiful girls named Rosa and Akinyi. They lived in a small village near the wide blue basin of Lake Victoria, where the water shines like silver when the sun rises. Rosa had bright, curious eyes and a soft laugh that sounded like small bells. Akinyi had a calm face and a strong heart. She walked with confidence, and when she smiled, even the shyest child felt safe. The two girls were not sisters by blood, but they were sisters by heart. They shared secrets, dreams, and even roasted maize under the same tree. Their homes were made of mud and thatch, standing proudly among banana plantations and cassava gardens. Every morning, smoke rose gently from cooking fires, and the smell of millet porridge filled the air. Life was simple, but it was good. One bright morning, Rosa's mother called her. "Rosa," she said gently, "we need firewood for cooking. Go to the forest and bring some for us." "Yes, mother," Rosa replied quickly. She tied her wrapper tightly around her waist and ran out, her feet raising little clouds of dust. Instead of going straight to the forest, Rosa ran to Akinyi's home. "Akinyi," she called, "I am going to the forest to get firewood. What will you do today?" Akinyi stepped outside, holding her small woven basket. "I am going too," she said with a smile. "We can walk together. We will collect firewood, look for fruits, and gather beautiful seeds. I want to make beads." Rosa clapped her hands. "That is a good plan. My mother loves fruits, and I also want to make beads. Let us go." So the two girls set off together, laughing as they walked down the narrow path that led to the forest. The forest welcomed them with cool shade. Tall trees stood like silent guards. Birds sang sweet songs from the branches. Insects hummed softly in the air. The ground was covered with fallen leaves, and small flowers peeked out shyly between the roots. The girls worked happily. They found ripe wild fruits and placed them carefully in the basket. They found seeds of many colors, deep red like sunset, shiny black like night, and creamy white like milk. Rosa held up a handful. "Look at these," she said. "They will make beautiful beads." They also gathered dry sticks and tied them into big bundles. Soon, sweat ran down their faces. Their arms felt heavy. "I am tired," Rosa said at last. "Look, there is the lake. Let us rest there." The lake was calm and shining. A gentle wind blew across the water, making it dance in the sunlight. The girls sat near the shore. They placed their bundles down and stretched their legs. As Rosa looked at the water, something caught her eye. "Akinyi," she whispered, pointing. "What is that floating on the water?" Akinyi narrowed her eyes. "It looks like a gourd, but it is not an ordinary one. It looks very beautiful." They stood and walked closer. The gourd was round and smooth. It shone in the sunlight as if it had been polished by magic. It floated gently, moving with the small waves. Akinyi reached into the water and lifted it out. "It is beautiful. I will take it home. My mother will love it." Rosa quickly protested. "No, it is mine. I saw it first." Akinyi held it tightly. "But I took it from the water." Soon their voices grew loud. They argued and argued. The birds flew away in fear. Even the water seemed to stop dancing. Suddenly, they heard a soft voice behind them. "Why are you quarrelling, my children?" They turned and saw an old woman standing there. Her back was slightly bent. Her hair was short and grey. Her eyes were wise and deep, like they had seen many seasons. They told her about the gourd and how each wanted it. The old woman nodded slowly. "The gourd will choose its owner," she said. "Place it back on the water. Each of you will sing. The gourd will float to the one whose heart is right." "Rosa," said the old woman gently, "you sing first."
Beautiful gourd, floating on the water. Beautiful gourd, come to me.
The gourd began to move. Slowly, gently, it floated toward her. The old woman nodded. "Now, Akinyi, you sing." Akinyi lifted her chin and sang, but the gourd did not move.
Beautiful gourd, floating in water, you're mine, you are mine!
The old woman turned to Rosa. Sing again.
Beautiful gourd, floating on the water. Beautiful gourd, come to me.
Rosa sang once more, her voice softer now, almost like a prayer. This time the gourd moved quickly. It floated straight to her and gently touched her hands. The old woman lifted it and gave it to Rosa. Take it, she said kindly. But remember, friendship is more precious than any gourd. Do not let small things break your bond. The girls felt ashamed. They looked at each other, and their anger melted away. Thank you, they said to the old woman. We will not quarrel again. What can we give you? The old woman smiled sadly. Give me some firewood. I am old. Without hesitation, both girls untied their bundles and shared their firewood with her. Good, the old woman said softly. A kind heart always receives more than it asks for. Then she walked away slowly, disappearing among the trees. The girls picked up what was left of their firewood and began the journey home. They walked quietly at first. Then Rosa held Akinyi's hand. I am sorry, she said. So am I, Akinyi replied. And from that day on, they remembered that the gourd did not move because of beauty or strength, but because of humility and a gentle heart. And even today, near the shores of Lake Victoria, elders say that when the water shines in the evening sun, you may still see something floating there, waiting for the one who sings with kindness instead of pride. The end.